You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for our Black and White Sports. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And thank everybody for watching. We're going to talk about ex-NFL football player Jack Brewer. He was a safety, played for the Vikings and the Giants in his career, played 4 years. He's now a pretty outspoken Republican. Well, I don't know if you guys know who Joy Reid is, but Joy Reid works for MSNBC. Sort of a left-wing activist posing as a journalist working for NBC, okay? And she's got a nightly show. I think we all know who she is. I'm just going to keep it real. She's not a big fan of white folks. Let's put it that way. Well, she came out and made some comments the other day. Ron DeSantis, great governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis signed a bill, an anti-CRT bill down in Florida. And there were a couple of young black men, black boys with Ron DeSantis at that function where he signed that bill. And unfortunately for Joy Reid, she decided to make some proclamations about this. And Jack Brewer, unbeknownst to her, but knownst to Jack, was affiliated with these young boys. And he has slammed back at Joy Reid over these comments. And she made some pretty harsh comments. And Jack Brewer may make her pay for it in court. Jack Brewer demands Joy Reid apologize for child abuse remark, or he'll file a defamation suit. Former NFL player and philanthropist Jack Brewer is demanding MSNBC host Joy Reid apologize for her tweet claiming a photo of young black boys attending an event where Florida Governor Ron DeSantis signed an anti-critical race theory bill, quote, is tantamount to child abuse. That sounds like a Joy Reid comment. Brewer explained that the boys in the photo are students of his education and mentorship programs and were well aware of why they were attending the event. Uh-oh. Quote, Joy Reid messed with the wrong boys, Brewer told Fox News Digital on Monday, adding that he has also already retained legal counsel about a potential defamation suit. Reid had retweeted a message from Florida State Senator Chevron Jones on Friday attacking DeSantis for black children being photographed at the event where the governor signed the, quote, Stop Woke bill in the law. Quote, the misuse of black boys is tantamount to child abuse. I would really like to hear the backstory on who these kids were and how they wound up at a DeSantis event. Given how anti-black DeSantis is, that's a flat lie, using black children this way is extra sick, Reid said in her tweet. Uh-oh. The kids in the photo are part of programs Brewer founded, including the Serving Institute and Heroes program. Sounds to me like these boys have got their shit together, for lack of a better way of putting it, which fall under the umbrella of his organization, the Jack Brewer Foundation. Quote, we are a faith-based organization where we stand firm on the word of God, Brewer told Fox News Digital in a phone interview Monday. For people to be questioned, this is just a tragedy, and this is the problem with black America. This is the problem with underserved communities right now. Joy Reid is an example of the crisis going on in black America. The biggest concern that we both have is just for the safety and protection of my kids and our program. We've received several phone calls from parents and different people who are obviously getting calls and harassed by folks in regard to this crazy thing that Joy did. Reid updated her tweet over the weekend saying that the sources informed her that the boys in the photo were from a Miami charter school and claimed they may not have known why they were at the DeSantis event. Uh-oh, Joy Reid. You obviously just lied, it seems. Quote, this is what she said. Heard from a Florida source today that these black boys, who's America's most racist governor used as a props, came from a Miami charter school. I won't name the school to spare them from the MAGA harassment and threats, that they may not have known in advance why they were there. Well, Jack Brewer just told you they knew exactly why they were there. Brewer told Fox News Digital that the boys in the photo, quote, knew exactly what they were there for. They had also supported DeSantis in the past, including earlier this month when the governor signed a bill providing more than $70 million to support fatherhood. Oh, man. Quote, it was explained to them on the bus. It was explained to them why they were there. Yeah, my kids don't identify with CRT because they don't believe in it. We believe in loving everybody and not separating people by skin color. That's what we teach. Our program reaches to love this country, to love God first, and to love their neighbor as themselves. Good job, Jack Brewer. Fox News Digital also spoke to an aunt and guardian of one of the boys in the photo, amplified by Reid, who recounted that, quote, people are upset on our behalf because they know that these kids have been taught to love, not hate, and animosity towards other people. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Quote, I just think it's pretty courageous that George Reid's thought process is that people can't have independent thinking about matters like CRT. Jane Halbetter told Fox News in phone interview. Halbetter added that her nephews in Brewer's programs are very articulate on CRT and are just very, very upset and hurt by what Reid said. Quote, I wish Reid had asked them about it because they do know what CRT is and why we oppose it, Halbetter continued. I wouldn't send them blindly into any sort of thing like that. MSNBC's media team did not respond to Fox News Digital, imagine that, regarding Brewer's request for an apology and him retaining legal counsel. Wow. DeSantis press interview Secretary Christina Pushaw also weighed in on the matter on Saturday and said every person at the event was informed of the contents of the bill. Whoa. So Jack Brewer, who I think most of us are pretty familiar with at this point, he's on Fox News pretty regularly. He's on Newsmax somewhat regularly. And we've done several videos about Jack Brewer. And I mean, Joy Reid, she's regular content on Black and White Network, our political channel. Go subscribe. I mean, she's always saying these kind of outlandish things, a lot of times without any actual substance or backing, to make these sort of broad, sweeping, headline-grabbing statements. And boy, when I tell you she is not a big fan of white folks, I'm just keeping it real. She's not. I mean, to be honest with you, she's the most racist commentator out there, period, anywhere. Anywhere. You want to talk about somebody that only sees skin color? You got it right there with Joy Reid. I hope Jack Brewer has to go through with this. Go get her. Somebody should hold Joy Reid accountable, considering that MSNBC won't. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.